Good morning. I hope you're doing well today. It's a cool, snowy Sunday morning, November the 13th, 2022. I hope you're doing well today. It's a beautiful day somewhere above the clouds, as they say. Thank you for joining. Hey, Stipe, good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. So what are we going to do today? Today we're going to continue with a week in Binh Long. We are on turn 186 of 420, which means we are just starting day 4. A couple of minor little things. I want to give a shout out to Simon Haynes. Thank you so much for signing up for Patreon. I really appreciate that. It is greatly appreciated. Every little bit helps. Thank you. And recently, Anthony Watson, I believe, mentioned about how he was wondering if any of these were gun trucks. And no, they're not. But in the TET DLC, you will find that there are going to be, well, there's gun trucks now, but they're actually going to be in the scenarios. So this particular scenario here revolves, it's TET, deals with the Battle of Pleiku. And yeah, you'll see that we do have some actual gun trucks. Typically, you'll just see these. These are M35s that are armed. You can see there's a machine gun on top of them. But these are the more traditional gun trucks that you expect to see. The ones with that are heavily laden with weapons. And there's a couple of versions of them. There's main differences is the firepower differences. Just so we can see, this one here is laden with machine guns. And let's see, this one. Same difference. But anyways, yeah. I'll be tweaking those as we play. And you can see the different supply trucks. So typical empty truck, but armed. The unarmed ones just don't have that machine gun on top of them. These ones are bristling with machine guns. And that's a typical supply truck. But yeah, you'll see that. You will see that in the future. So those gun trucks typically operated in the 2-core area, so we don't see them in the 3-core area. That's why they're not included in this scenario. I was wondering, but it makes sense now. Alright, so let's remember where the heck we were. Let's do a quick overview, just so you remember what's going on, or mainly I remember what's going on. Our LRRP teams in Cambodia, they are still there. We do have supplies with them now, and we're just waiting for them to get resupplied. Therefore, we can start laying our IEDs on the trails and go supply hunting. Up in the north, let's just zoom in a little bit here. We have 2 areas that need to be resecured, which we have sent out task forces to do so. We have our engineering group just at this intersection north of it, so it's starting to do its task of clearing that highway. 2nd 28th is flying from Area Florida Firebase all the way up north to a brand new Area Kentucky Firebase. We do have to resecure this firebase, but we'll probably send the Regional Force Company to do that. We don't want to waste our Americans doing that. To the south, 1st 16th is flying into Firebase at Area Washington, which is not that far. There's an actual air base there, so it'll help. This is a quick maneuver, but there's a lot of units there, so while it's back and forth, we're going to be spending quite a few turns doing that, going back and forth. 4/9th is a new Arvin unit that has literally just arrived a couple of turns ago, and we are now dispersing it around to start clearing Area Montana. And 2nd is flying to Area Wyoming, and this was mostly done, which is good. In the meantime, we have the A Company Task Force driving up QL13, and they're clearing any mines and whatnot. We are sending 3rd Brigade of the 1st Division headquarters all the way up to here, to Area Montana, to where there's a airbase there. So we're going to be setting up shop there. 2nd, they are heading also to, oh no, they're staying there. That's their headquarters, they're staying there. Hey, Monkey Strap! Sunday night war game. Nothing, oh yes, exactly. Yay for senseless violence. I mean, what? We have 1st, 2nd, heading towards area Texas. We have this one is split up in 2 groups. We have one group going along 302, and then we have another group sliding around up top and back down along 239. That's the idea there. And we have a 1st Cavalry unit going in here to secure area Virginia. This only consists of 5 APCs and a platoon. C of the quarter horse, they're going up 240. There you have to clear this road, and it is mostly clear. I believe it's just 2 blocks now that we have to clear, and that's done. And we have started moving. Let's actually move these up. We've done that, and let's move this up to here. So we do have our brand new battalion, and they're coming up to area New Jersey. Hey, John, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so that's the quick overview. We're all happy with that. So let's save that. And let's continue. So, since we're down here, let's start down here. They've mostly moved. These engineers we're waiting again for helicopters. These guys have moved. Our 1st Cavalry unit above the Arvin. That's good to hear, John. Glad you're doing fine. These guys are waiting for helicopters. We've started moving into this area here. Here's the fire base, the new fire base where we have to build. So we're moving from here to here, but we're doing that in 2 groups. So this group is going to come down here. Oh, we need a bridge engineer. That's what we were doing. We need to build a bridge there in order for this group to get across. And then the other half is coming around and will come down south. Where are they going to go? Down here. There's a road here. These trucks, I believe, are 3rd Brigade, so they're heading north. We have our massive convoy here. Let's see how things are going. So they're clearing mines. We're just waiting. And these guys, they're starting to build this fire base while the rest of the teams are out going clearing this. And there's not very many. Some of the areas don't have a lot of things to do today, which is good. Other areas have significantly more. If that's the case, I might be flying companies around to figure things out. Berto and I were chatting yesterday, and we might have ideas for identifying who this guy belongs to, for example, in a much easier way. So hopefully we're going to see that for 1.30. Just something to whet your appetite. We're quite excited about the possibility there. And I know that's one of the biggest complaints, that it's really hard to identify who your units belong to. So that is something we're going to address, and I think there's a really good solution for that. So we're pretty stoked. Just a matter of seeing if it can work or not. But yeah, for 1.30, we're hoping that will be a brand new thing for you, which will make my life easier too, especially when playing these monsters. Okay. We have all the Arvin troops. They're out. These guys are we're waiting for some helicopters because there is a landing zone somewhere around here. And we're going to send a company over there to deal with that. These guys are all good. This is our regional force company, our mobile team that got released for us. 37th Regional Force Mechanized Squadron. Now, they're all equipped with a whole bunch of World War II stuff, but there's machine guns, there's armored cars with machine guns, and there's some M8 armored cars. So, yeah, we have a wide variety of units there, and they will be useful. You know what? So there's an engineer down south. There's an engineer down here waiting for a helicopter. And if he can get a ride, we can bring him up to here and start clearing this road, because this road, it needs to be cleared, at least some of the blocks, so we can start moving along it. Because right now, look at that, block, mine, block, block. That just totally impedes. Every time there's a block, it's 65 points to go through it. Oh no, look at that. Oh, we haven't captured that yet. So that is something that these guys can do, actually. I need some infantry. Or do I? Can I get in there with jeeps? Let's get in there with some jeeps. I'm gonna grab that point. These units are heading back. These units are waiting for helicopters, which are there. Our regional forces, they're almost ready to secure that, and then they just have another jaunt down to here. Here, we have helicopters that have landed. There's a whole bunch of stuff here that needs to move. And this is 2nd 28th. This is our D company. They're doing their thing. Now, there was a platoon here that we found. Now we just have to go hunt it down. But do we have our gunships? Yeah, no. Okay, so they've shot, so we're going to wait for next turn. And back here, there's still something back here that's operating because it has captured this point, and I don't know what's back there, so we're going to have to go further into this quagmire. And how are we going to do that? You have to send this task force to go all the way around. Oh, man. So yeah, in order to be mobile, this task force has to go on this road, and it's going to take how many turns to get over there. But we can go and look around what we're going to find with helicopters, just to see what's going on. We have some loaches, and we have a red team out here. They're keeping an eye on this sector here. All these need to be captured, so good thing there's a landing zone there, because this is the bottom end of area Kentucky, and we need to start securing that. So we dropped off a company here. They've started to dig in and go secure the points. There are landing zones all around this area, which is going to be very useful because it's a huge area. Look how big this area is. Absolutely massive. And our supplies are en route. And that's our engineering task force that needs to clear this road. Alright. I guess we moved everything. So, that's good. Checking our special forces teams. Out of ammo. Also out of ammo. Alright, let's end. Let's see what the VC are going to do. Lots of movement, as expected. Just panning up the road to see how much of this is going to take. I don't know. I don't think we can clear the IEDs. They have to be manually, or they have to be triggered, I think. And that's one thing that we might have to look at of how to remedy that. Construction platoon. We'll put them there. Oh, we have these Arvin trucks. That's right. What are we going to do with these guys? I can split them up and put them in 2 areas to have an intermediate fire base somewhere, but then they need to be protected. 6 is the highest level of daylight, correct? 6 is the highest level of daylight, correct? What do you mean, sorry? No, visibility high is 8, I think. I mean, you can make it 20, but I typically use, for my designs, I usually use 8 to 10. Because even though you can see that far, making out details at that distance I don't think it's realistic. So I usually keep it to a couple of kilometers where you can identify things, which is 8 hexes. So actually, that's a good point. You will see that with the new line of sight model, especially in the Middle East game, you'll find that even though it's an open desert, you're not going to be able to see everything like you would before. We take into consideration that the farther something is from you, the harder it's going to be to see. Even on a flat surface, in the sense that typically it's not 100% flat. There are inundations and whatnot where units can hide. Heat haze, yeah, exactly, Monkey Strap, totally. So, even though you might be able to see Bad Guard, welcome, good to see you, I hope you're doing well. Even though you have 5 kilometers worth of visibility, the further something is away from you in the desert, you're not going to be able to see them. Good point. I tend to use 12 hexes as max visibility in my scenario designs. Yeah, exactly, John. Exactly. All right, here we go. 2 airstrikes remaining. It's all right. Oy, oy, oy. 2 airstrikes remaining. 2 units have recovered. There's still 2 that haven't. 21 headquarters under supply. We're going to have to start getting our supply situation back in order, because that's pretty sad. 6 units low on ammo. 8 a lot aircraft need to be refueled. Oh, we're going to have to do a check on that to make sure where everyone is. Thank you, John. Watch Omar Sharif coming out of the desert in Lawrence of Arabia if you're unsure. Yeah, exactly, right? Precisely. That's a brilliant movie. I really enjoy that. And we've done some clearing, which is great. So since we're here, let's just get this guy out to the next mine. And I think this is clear after. I'm going to move the trucks into the same mine, into the same thing, and we're going to advance all the way up to here next time. I'm not going to move this column right now. I'm just going to keep it there. We do have infantry, though. We're going to send them down this trail. A couple of platoons. Now, I can't go into here, so that means there's probably a block or a mine there. Our column. There's bridge engineer. Ah, that's right. We're waiting for helicopters. And they're over here. Are they? Oh, yeah, we have some. Okay. And let's go to the high flight zone. Move as far as we can, which is not very far. Do we have anything else? We do. Let's load you up. That's a headquarters, so what that's going to do, we're going to move our headquarters over to this landing zone, and that'll provide us a new supply point to go back and forth with these helicopters. We do need more helicopters. Where are all the helicopters over here? We had more. Oh, maybe they flew down here to refuel. Yes, yes they did. High flight zone, and we're gonna move as far as we can, which is that far. And do we have any other transports down here? Gunships, gunships, gunships. Oh, these guys need to land. Actually, that reminds me, let's take a look at our command report. Oh, and others. Damn it. That's not good. Okay, let's go to 105, 149. So I'm going to go Alt-X. 105, 149. Oh, these guys are here. We can drop them down. That's handy. Let's go to the next set. 90, 65. Alt-X. 90, 65. And they were on their way back, so yay. Let's drop down and let's go there. Let's just make sure these are L5 still, so they're okay. Did I have any helicopters up? No, they're done. Our supply trucks. Bushwhacking. That's not good. And up here, let's continue strolling. So these engineers, they cleared something. Now we're gonna load up. Come over here. Hey Samantha, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Madguard, does breaking the chain of command between a battalion and a regiment block the supply of supplies to... It doesn't break it, it just makes it more difficult. So, for example, we can look at our units here. So, we have a supply for our LRP teams, and that's acting as a battalion supply. It has the same level. So, this will help. Unfortunately, this is out of supply, so it's a bad example. But this is going all the way back to the brigade headquarters. And the brigade headquarters is way the heck down here. So, or it's not even down here. It's further down. It's way down here. So, our brigade headquarters, once it's finally stopped and located here, that battalion supply will act as an... This has a higher likelihood of being resupplied, but if this is, or that, wherever it went, sorry. Once this has, if that gets removed, then this has a very small chance of being resupplied. We have to get that 3rd Brigade headquarters up here for these 2 units, or all these units actually, because it's very difficult. So yeah, if you lose, for example, the brigade headquarters, it'll go the platoon to its company, and then from there to the battalion, then from there to the regiment or brigade, and then from there to the division. So if there's a misstep somewhere along, it'll try to go to the next headquarters. But if it can't get there, or if all the headquarters are removed, then it goes against the base ammo level. And if that fails, then it's just a fail. If you don't have any headquarters at all, I think you will continue to be in low on ammo status for the rest of the game. So, yeah, you're conserving your ammo forever, basically, if there are no headquarters at all. I'll have to do a video on how supply works. I think that'd be a good idea. You're welcome. You're welcome, Madguard. Alright, we can load up something. What can we load? What can we load? Where are these guys going? They're heading north, I think. So we can load that up. We have helicopters coming back down. Oh no! I forgot there's a machine gun there. Freaking anti-aircraft machine gun. Okay, on the ground. He's going to get refueled. I was worried we were going to get ambushed there. This guy has to go all the way back to the base. So he was not in the right location, so I lost points for that. That's kind of annoying. Let's see if that recon team is still there. Yes. Perfect. So I should be able to see that location next turn. So let's plot some artillery there. Oh, these helicopters were really low on fuel. Do I have any other ones there? I do not. Okay, where's our artillery? We have a Arvin battery here. Let's bring these guys back and refuel. What's this? That's our supply trucks, that's our engineers, and way up here, these guys are doing their thing. So let's take a look. How are we going to do this? Let's double time through the woods to get that. And this guy was going to go south. I'm not going to double time because we don't want to be running into any IEDs or anything. Although I should be double timing just for the simple fact that that's a huge area. I might have to bring some extra troops up here to help with this because that's huge. Let's check our other Special Forces team. They're still waiting for ammo. These vehicles can come down. These vehicles can get on the road. Here we have helicopters. They're good to go. But where are they going? Just down to here. No, they're not going down to there. They're going down to here. We have a battery. We can lift off. We only have one 6-strength Chinook, so it's going to be flying everywhere today. Okay, what else do we have? We can basically load anything. Good idea about making a video about command and supply. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea, Stipe, too. Send a hog over there. Yeah, we'll refuel and go send some hogs over there. Oh, you know, we do have an artillery battery here. So let's plot some artillery in there. Monkey strap. Yeah, supply is the thing I get most confused about in these types of games. Yeah, okay. I'll figure something out then for a video for that, just to make it a little bit simpler. Thanks for the suggestion, guys. I really appreciate that. Alright, so what are we doing here? We're moving troops. Oh, it's overloaded already. Can I load? No, definitely not the regional force. Look at that. I have a helicopter that isn't going to do anything this turn, just for the simple fact that that's a trench there. Where's our Jeep? Here's our trusty Jeep. And there was our trusty Jeep. So no beers for him. kind of thinking is to now typically when you press right click, you identify what's inside. So what we're thinking of doing is maybe doing a control right click or something like that for this, and then it'll convert this entire box into the organization structure. So you'll see the platoon, the company, the battalion, the regiment, the brigade, the division, etc. It'll just be this unit here will have a nice wall of text that says, hey, this is where you belong to. And that's, I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do it with, yeah. It will be a keyboard shortcut or a, yeah, exactly, type. Hugely, that would make life so much simpler for keeping your units organized. That's the plan anyways. So there's probably another roadblock there. Boo. Scary. Who do you belong to? So that company is all together. What we can do is we'll send one platoon, because that's the end of the boundary, right? Yeah. We can just send both of these platoons down this way and start securing these things. Actually, you know, the next company, I think what we'll do is we'll send to the very bottom. Go away. Maybe we'll send it down here. Just as a reminder for me. Oh, there's helicopters. Who do you belong to? 2nd 28th. Ah, that's why he's going this way. So we need to send this guy way up north, because he's totally in the wrong spot. Actually, we might even drop this guy off here just to collect those points again. And this helicopter's coming back up here. They'll be able to... Oh, no, they're not refueling. Ah, no! Darn it. No, this is totally cheating. That's a way of getting around the overstacking rule. I don't know if you noticed that. I know nothing. Okay, our Arvin troops. Oh, they're slow. These trucks, we're gonna go around and meet that company up there. So let's. I don't want to drive my trucks there. You know what? I think I'm going to leave that up there, and let's go for a cruise with our Jeeps. What? How does that make any sense? Okay. Well, that's a good start. Yay. Then we're going to wait for some helicopters for the rest of these Arvin troops. But while we're waiting for the helicopters, let's take the opportunity to dig in this whole entire airfield. I don't think I have anything else. Can these guys dig in? I don't think so. No. Okay, that's that. They've started their task. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, we need to wait. So this supply is on the move, okay. That supply is on the move up north. They're moving. Next supplies are going to be this battalion is moving here. So you know what? Let's send a supply unit up there already, because our second supplies. Let's see who you belong to. Where are you? So here's our task force that's gonna drive up north. And we're gonna get our supply situation started because it's getting pretty low. We're already at 66. Which makes life significantly more difficult than it needs to be. Do we have engineers in here? We don't. We don't. All these guys are loaded. Who do you guys belong? Oh, you're part of this column here. So, I think what I'm going to have to do here is we're going to lead with mortars. Oh, I got lucky. Okay, that's enough. Now the rest of these units we can freely move down the road. Don't try this at home, kids. So this is the northern column of the 1st, 2nd. Or is it the 1st, 16th? I don't even remember. No, 1st, 2nd, I was right. These are 3rd Brigade trucks. Oh, we can move this guy. Continue on with our IED building. Our claymore laying. Okay, well now we have everyone here. Let's try and go forward a little bit. So we will have to disperse some of these troops to... Where are they going? They're going to here. So it's not that far. I wish I had an engineer here. And I do have an engineer. I just don't have the means of getting him. Question for anyone. Is there a reference in the manual for Arvin CIDG Troop stats, scanning the manual. It's not in the manual, but I can show you. Here's a CIDG platoon. They have an assault of 6, a defense of 7. Right now, these have a terrible morale. And let's see what their attack value is like. They attack at a 9 at 1 hex. And then a regular infantry. Do we have any regular infantry up here? I don't think so. Here's another CIDG platoon. Again, they have a 6. Yeah, I'm trying to find another A platoon for you. So here's a regular Arvin, which is having assault of 5. This has a little bit better morale, and their attack values are a little bit better. So you're attacking at an 11 instead of a 9 with a regular Arvin platoon. That's a 62. Is there a different one? No, that's 62. They're all 62. Yeah, so the regular infantry is a little bit better, and depending on the battalion, some of the morale will be higher. These ones have a morale of 4, so they're quite terrible. Not very good for assaulting. But let's just take a look at the CIDG platoon again, sorry. So actually the CIDG platoon has a better assault value, but weaker weapon attack. Basically is what it boils down to. +1 to the assault, but -2 to the direct fire attack. Comparatively. Gung-ho but gunless. Yes, exactly. So if you're using them with American troops, they'd probably be pretty useful for taking out positions, for surrounding and assaulting. Probably better than the regular Arvin troops, but the regular Arvin troops would be good for sitting in a position and holding it against an attack. I'm still determining what I should do with these guys. I think right now I'm just going to leave them there. Oh, this guy is going to come down the road. Because there's a point somewhere here. We're going to send him into the woods. I know there's another point there because we can't go any further with our trucks, which kind of sucks. This is done. Let's come down here. Get onto the bridge. Oh, the engineer still hasn't cleared that. Oh, just this time. Still waiting for a helicopter. Let's move our troops. We have some jeeps down here. Yeah, let's see what happens. Fingers crossed. Yay, we survived. Oh, there's probably something there. Oh, did we hit a roadblock? Oh no, it's just that crossing. That's all. So that's going by quickly. We're happy with that. And then over here, we loaded up helicopters. We have more helicopters en route. Let's move the southern group here. this machine gun, even though we shouldn't be sending it to go bushwhacking. We can just, yeah, we have lots of time, so we'll just send this guy through. Yeah, he's moving 3 if he's double time, so that's not terrible. Because this is where he's going ultimately, so we can just continue that. And we do have the time to do that, so that's okay. We'll have to drop off. Oh, this one here is an opening, so we can drive into there and grab that. We don't need to leave this truck back here, though. Or the jeeps. And jeeps with machine guns. Huh. We could double time this recon team all the way into here. Just to grab these points. We'll split up some infantry to grab all these points since we're up in this area anyway. Gunships, they're all loaded. Helicopters, they're just getting refueled. Okay, that's that. And we move in the south, all of our stuff. That's our engineer. So that engineer only has 2 blocks to clear up there, which is good. Yay, this engineer, or Arvin troops, they did what they had to. Just doing a quick scan. No! Freaking IED! In the middle of nowhere. Where's an ID doing there? So I just moved that other vehicle over to here, and I think we'll probably set up shop right there in that train station after with this Arvin troop, because this road isn't protected at all. Okay, now this column, that's our new reinforcements, I think. Get these guys moving as quickly as we can. Here's the difficult part. Ah, the Americans. They're just full of trucks. So many trucks. Oh, we do have an engineer. Yay! I think that's all of our oh no, there's some more. 6. That's enough. Is this the rest of the engineers? Or what is this? Oh, it's a battery. Supplies. This is our additional supplies that we have to be concerned about. We're going to have to organize these troops after to figure out what the heck is going on. Because we have a lot of stuff here. Machine guns. That's probably heavy weapons. Yeah, that's a heavy... Oh, look at that. Scout dogs. Ha! Cool. Task force. Let's select that. See what he is commanding. The first... Oh, so he's the task force headquarters of the 1st 28th. Those are supply trucks. Now, is this our division supply? Nope, that's the 1st 28th supply. That's the battery that's attached to 1st 28th. There's our brigade headquarters. He's 1st Brigade, I believe. That's the 1st Brigade headquarters. Okay, good to know. More engineers. Reconnaissance teams. Supply. So I have to keep these supplies close to that headquarters. All right. Oh, not enough to get across. Okay, that's that. We've moved everyone. Let's end the turn. I'm just gonna leave this guy here. He's not... Oh no, let's move him out of the way. Just for safety, because he's flying low. Okay, let's end the turn. There's lots of new units in this, which is kind of fun. It's exciting. Lots of movement. Oh, let's keep an eye on that unit that is operating in the north. Where is it? Okay. So last time, this objective here was captured by a rogue unit that's back here. We're not sure what it is yet, but we're going to track it down. We'll advance this machine gun up to along this ridge to this hilltop. This recon will send back to its vehicles. Zoom out a little bit. Yeah, you just never know where they're going to go, which is kind of fun, but still unnerving at the same time. 3 airstrike. Oh, we have another airstrike. That's good. 2 units have not recovered yet. I don't know where they are. 17 headquarters unprovided supply, 1 artillery unit unavailable, 6 units low on ammo, 3 helicopters need to land. Okay, we have to go track these ones down. Let's start with that one, the 48, 84. And what do we have? We cleared that. So let's go do this first. Sounds like the entire NVA army is moving. You're right, it does. So this is acting as a spotter for that artillery, so it's landing on target, which is fantastic news. So that was that. Okay, so since we're here, let's find our helicopter. Oh, he needs to refuel. Where can he refuel? Oh, he needs to come back. Oh, man, that's annoying. Actually, all these helicopters need to refuel. So at least this platoon is in the right area now. It's unfortunate that... Madguard, is there a chance that the game engine will not block the game with open windows? I dream of an order of battle window or something similar to what's in Command Ops 2. Is there a chance for something similar? Is there a chance that the game engine will not block the game with open windows? I'm not sure what that means, Madguard. I dream of an order of battle window similar to what's in Command Ops 2. I have no idea what Command Ops 2 is. Is this what you're talking about? Or this? Is that what you're talking about? So you just want to see that? So you can kind of see that right now with your organization. Or is there something more that you wanted to see? I would love to be able to move the message log and move that box on screen. Ah, yeah, you can't. That's right. Or even have it off screen. That'd be handy. I think the only problem why you can't is that there's probably a refresh issue if you continue to play. It doesn't automatically update. So that such a window can be open all the time during the game. Ah, I see. That makes sense, Madguard. That makes sense. We're going to fly north. get our supplies moving. Oh, slow. Slow and painful. These guys, they can't double time, but we're going to cut through this. There's a trail here, so next time we get on the trail, it'll be much faster to move. Our engineers. And our task force here. Let's see, is that guy still there? Oh, they're not there. Oh no, they are there. Aha. Okay, what do you think? Should I risk going up here or should I not do it? Because it's just a machine gun that I have. Oh, but I can... Yeah, I was going to say I can fire across the valley. For inflicting more than 50% casualties on a company? Haha! Excellent. So we're going to call artillery on that again. Why not? Where's our battery? There's our battery. I'm going to assume that this... Yeah, it's only attacking on a 9, so it's not very strong. So it's probably hitting at less than a 1-to-1, which... unlikely to cause any casualties. Can this guy... Well, he's flying, so... Can I move up here? And what can he see? Ah, I can't see. Darn. Okay, I think that's all we can do for 2nd 28th because everyone is still waiting to get transported. Let's go down to 1st 16th. Here we can load. Let's load up some Americans. We have more helicopters. Let's load up a regional force company. Move our vehicles. Oh, these roads are terrible. Oh, we have Chinooks. We have a battery. Let's get them going because we need those Chinooks up north. We're going to put our battery right there. Next turn. Where's our road? And this is going to fly over to here. Start securing this area. It's just these 3 points that needs to be done. Then he can walk back towards the base, I think. Here. What can this guy do? Oh, I think he can continue going north. And we have some trucks. Oh no. Another roadblock. Ooh. And these jeeps, we're gonna go into the woods. We're gonna try to, anyways. The rest of our team is up here. Alright. We landed, we refueled with our gunships. These guys have loaded. They're moving. They're loaded. Actually, let's just zoom in here. So we need that 6 strength point Chinook to move this battery. Okay, let's go south. This headquarters is loaded. The Chinooks are moving some dozers. And next turn, we're going to pick up this bridge engineer. Well, we're going to unload this. So it's actually going to take 2 turns to get the mortars and dozers off and get the bridge engineers up in the sky. So I can start doing my stuff that needs to be done. We do have more helicopters en route to here, though. And where are they? Here they are. Drop down one, drop down to the ground. Same with these ones. Drop down. There we go. So here we have helicopters. These will pick up this entire company. And then the only thing that's left is this battery and machine gun. This is a 155 howitzer. We're going to leave that here just so it has support for this entire area, because look at the range on this. It's pretty awesome. It's huge. Look, covers all the way over to the road, all the way around up here. So that's a huge area. Plus it'll even cover this fire base, which is fantastic. So yeah, that's a good position. We're still waiting for this this infantry battalion to land in here, so it should be here sometime today. We just don't know when yet. And it has some stuff to clear. What does it have to clear? Oh no, it already cleared what it needs to. It's just coming in really late, that's all. Yeah, okay, so that's done. And we have units here, we have units here. Units waiting for the engineers. Let's grab the engineers. Load them up. Go for a cruise. Now we have to use this bridge, unfortunately, but now we can move the rest of our column. Any more choppers to refuel? No, I think everyone is landed where they need to land now for this turn. Which is good. Thank you for the reminder. That is such a massive column. Oh, there's a block there. Oh, there's 2 roadblocks here in a row. Darn it. Oh, there's a French fort here. Look at that. Yeah. Cool. These are the last of the 3rd Brigade vehicles. We're getting them out of the 3rd Brigade area because 1st Brigade's moving in. Yay! And we have our supply trucks. Yay! Perfect. So we're going to start getting some supplies. We'll just move these guys off the road. They're close enough to the base. I think it's within 6 hexes or something like that, or 4 or whatever. That once they get close enough to that base, then they'll start the process. They have to remain there for 5 turns. And this is all done. Next, move this column. See what else we find. Ah, roadblock. That's what we find. Wish I had engineers. We're going to unload this infantry. We're going to send him north to go secure that point. Leave those trucks off the road. Especially the supply trucks going over that minefield has me just... because I don't want to be losing my stuff, right? If they trigger that minefield, then I take a hit on my smoke and flares as well. Plus the VC get big bonuses for taking out supply trucks. This guy can't... Oh. We're going to... Yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to send this guy down here to secure those points. So we want to head this way. And because of the reconnaissance team, he'll move pretty far. Look, he moved all that way in one move. So he'll do that for the cause. And we'll get these jeeps going back. We have our engineers right there. That's good news. So next turn they can start clearing these 2 blocks, and that'll clear this entire road, which is perfect. That's what we want. These units. Yeah, not today. I'm not going to complain about that. So far we got lucky. That's the thing. I just don't know. I know for a fact that I've set ambushes on this road, but when they get triggered is totally random. That way you can't predict it. It's going to be... Here we got lucky because there's no ambushes today, so yay! But in a different play, would there be ambushes on today? Could very well be. Don't know. That's what drives you crazy. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. I love that. Totally love it. Okay, this guy can come back. Like, I know there's a VC company operating in this area. I don't know where it is. And here I'm sending a recon platoon to see if we can run into it, but no, we haven't run into it at all. I mean, that's good that we haven't run into it, but it's still, where did it go? It was here, it secured these points, and then it just disappeared off the face of the earth. What are we going to do? We want to go this way. And this team doesn't belong on the road. So this battalion here, the mobile one, it's going to be operating out of a base right there. And it's going to clear this area. Now this is a huge area as well. And it's complicated to get to. There is a road, but it's way on the other side. And we can't, yeah. So we have to utilize these breaks in the... Good thing we have amphibious vehicles, because we'll be using those amphibious vehicles to go in and grab these points. The AI got sentient and went forget the game. Let's go full Skynet. Yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to continue moving along the road towards the objective to start clearing this massive area. We will utilize a lot of these recon units and APCs to clear this, because we're going to need the mobility. Oh. Oh. What? Aha. Where are my supply trucks? There they are. Interesting. So this group is the brigade supply unit. So let's just zoom in here. That's all highlighted. Let's, I just want to make sure the organization is correct. Yeah, supply trucks of the 1st Brigade Logistics Company. Oh, is that right, what we want? First Brigade Logistics Company, yeah. Oh, okay. So we're going to leave these guys here. Is there a reveal of where the VC is at the end of the game? At the end of the game? Yeah, there is. But by day 7, the VC are going to be everywhere, and it's going to be a terrible, terrible day. Just trying to organize all the chaos that's going to be going on. This is just the prelude for it, which is kind of exciting. We need to take a look at the scenario briefing. Let's go down to 1st Brigade. 1st Brigade mission. The task force is going to go to Minh Thanh, and the main brigade is going to go to Con Than. Okay. 1st 28 is going to New Jersey, which is just up here. 1st 26th is going to North Dakota. Yeah, but this is the one that's coming in by air and hasn't arrived yet. Okay, so we're on the right track. So on day 6, you get Colonel Kurtz to come in? Yeah, no kidding. It's going to be a crazy day. Starting with day 5, everything is going to start going downhill really badly. Oh, yeah. It's going to be so much fun. Senseless. Senseless violence. Lots and lots and lots of it. All right, and then this. So the main reason why I use this view here right now is because it provides the fastest movement possible. If I was just playing this by myself and not doing it live, I'd probably be zoomed into here, or even doing it in 3D and watching the movements go. But I don't want it to take forever for you guys. That's why I do it in that really far zoom out. Up here we have our... Let's get our engineering units up. Our mortars, our 4.2-inch mortars, just for some support in case this engineer gets attacked. Forming the wagons into a circle. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that's what's going to have to be done. Oh, I'm so excited to get to that point. I don't want to get to that point, but I'm so excited to get to that point. Okay, so that's all done. I think we have our Arvin unit to move yet. Or did we move it already? Not yet. No. There's not tailor-made scenarios for North Vietnam. Unless if you want to play... Actually, there is a scenario, but it's not tailor-made for North Vietnam. It's during the Civil War part, before the Americans arrived. And what is it called? I'll have to look after. I'll at the end of the session, I'll take a look for you and mention which one you should look for. All right, our Arvin doing their job. Yay, securing points. I think it's called the Ben Tre Rebellion. I would play that as the VC. Yeah, Ben Tre Rebellion. I think it's 1960. Play that as the VC. And actually, that's a really interesting scenario in the sense that as the VC player, what you're trying to do is organize an attack on Arvin positions. And the more successful that you are with the attacks, the more units that you'll get to play with for your ultimate goal of taking over Maokai, or Maokai, but it's a Maokai battalion or rebellion. It has rebellion in the term, in the title, whatever it is, anyways. Oh, see, I'm totally cheating now by using my trucks, but that's okay. Let's double time these guys to the top of the hill. Ah, yes, perfect. So one guy will send this way, and the other one will just start bushwhacking to get to that point over there. These guys can dig in. They're digging in. They're not. They are, and they are. So yeah, we're going to dig in this airfield because eventually we're going to be rocketed. So we have to be careful with that. That's the Arvin 9th Battalion. They're done. And I think that's it. I think everyone else has moved. have dozers there. Are there dozers down here? There are dozers down here. Now, I know there's a fire base that we have to build. Where is it? Here. So let's take our dozers and go for a drive. Oh my goodness. That's going to be slow and painful. All right, let's not do that. Or actually, let's find it. Do we have a 4-strength point truck up here? There's an engineer truck. We can drive down, load that dozer up, and drive it down to that base where it needs to start building a fire base. That's terrible. 1 hex at a time. Okay, let's see what happens. If you deal some significant blows to the BC early on, it should weaken them later. That's exactly correct, Stipe. So, starting from day 1, if you go out and you go and hunt down where these camps are, those units, and if you destroy those particular camps, those camps won't be available later on in the game. So, yeah, you have to do this game right, you need to do search and destroy missions. It's not just about capturing the points. If you're just capturing the points, you're not playing this right. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Is I'm just playing as if I didn't know better. If I was just capturing the points, then the way that it's going to work out is, and why it's going to be such a bad day for me, this is why. It's because I'm doing this to show you what's going to happen if you don't do it properly. So yeah, capturing the points is essential. That's where you get your points. But if you don't go and do the search and destroy missions, for example, here, let me pan out. Where was that location? I don't even remember where that was. Somewhere, where? So here. There was an anti-aircraft machine gun that fired at us in here. Now, logically, there was a machine gun in there. You should go in there and see what's in there. Because if you do, you'll find that, there's probably a company here, or a battalion here, or something there, and you need to destroy that. But because I'm ignoring those things, all the units that are there are eventually going to work their way towards their objectives, that ultimate objectives on day 7. This is going to turn into a terrible, terrible experience for me because I'm not doing the search and destroy missions that you should be doing in this game. Mainly for your guys' entertainment as the days go by. If I was doing this on my own, would I go and try and do those things? Absolutely, 100%. But you have to also keep in mind is that every time you go do that, and you're using your infantry to do that, you run the risk of having your infantry wiped out. And if you lose a company of infantry, that makes your future missions even more difficult. So there's a decision where you have to start making. Do I go do that or not? Exactly, Monkey Strap. It's a huge trade-off. You have to decide. Do you want to have the hell at the end, or do you want to have the hell in the beginning? But each day, there are search and destroy missions that need to be done. I have been completely neglecting them, and I know I'm going to pay for that on day 6 and day 7. Oh my goodness. Combat portion of 2nd 28th is operating in area Kentucky. You will need to move supplies. So we have started that. They are moving up there, but it's going to be a long haul on that road. New Jersey, the same difference. We're moving some troops there, and that's that. Yeah, It's a big trade-off. Reinforcements have arrived. Ooh. And we have another airstrike. What do we have? These units have finally recovered. That's great. We have 19 headquarters unprovided supply because we're getting really low. 2 artillery units unavailable. 6 units low on ammo. 2 helicopters need to refuel. We'll have to go hunt those down. 1 improved position is built, and we cleared some mines. All right. So that's where that recon platoon was. Let's see, is it still there? Oh, we need to land that helicopter. Oh, I can't see. Oh, where is it? Oh, it's not good. Leave an enemy alone. They only get stronger. There's not a war that ever took place where that didn't precisely monkey strap. And that's the same with this scenario. If you leave them to let them build during the course of the week, it's going to be a terrible, terrible, terrible day for you. And it is going to be a terrible, terrible day for me. Absolutely. So we're going to send this proper platoon. We're going to fly it over here to secure these points. And then, yeah, we'll send it back to where it needs to go. Now, this platoon seems to have disappeared, so let's move the machine gun down. We'll secure this hilltop, and then we'll move our... Oh no, we had to head north. That's what we have to do. These units have to head north because we have to go around this area to this sector here. I need more infantry. That's what I need. Okay, start in the north. Special Forces team, he's still out. Check our other one. These are both still out. That's because the headquarters are moving. That's the problem. Okay. These guys can take off, and they're heading south. No, they're heading north. That's a small... Let's see. Let's land. Actually, let's just land over here. And we can start securing the points down in this sector. Let's get the helicopter off the ground. Let's move our supply trucks. And let's go to our engineering task force. So they're clearing the road. It's very slow going though. Holy crap. Engineers have done their thing. Let's go up to the 2nd 28th new fire base, area Kentucky. They're still digging in. This guy, let's do a plan here. Where are we going to go? just do a loop. Whoa, slow and painful. This guy's gonna go onto the trail. Grab that. He's still digging in. Do we have helicopters down here? We don't. But I think we had helicopters here. Nope. Oh, man. Oh, we do have some here. Perfect. And these guys are flying south. What do we have? Regional force and an infantry. Let's send the infantry down here to help out. And the regional force we will send down here. Let's see, can we cross anywhere here? No. Okay, we have to bushwhack. We have our Chinooks, we can unload them. We have our battery in place, and then we can take off and head north. Now the question is, do I refuel first? Because we have to go to this fire base here. Grab this gun. Oh, there's a headquarters there. So we can land there, refuel, and load up that gun at the same time. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. So this road now is clear. That being the case, we can send this guy over, and we're going to go start securing these points. We can get our supply trucks closer. We have escorts. Those guys are there. That's that. Let's start digging in here. So we have to build a fire base here as well. There's a nice, beautiful airfield there, though, so that's good. This Jeep, we're going to go... Can we drive in there? Oh, we can. So we're going to go take that out. So let's find... Where was that other... In here. Let's go do exactly what we were talking about before. We're going to send these gunships over to here and go hunt what's ever in here and start shooting at it. See, my supplies now are getting really low, so my batteries are... It's harder for them to be on target. Not on target, but getting resupplied, unfortunately, which is kind of a pain, but necessary madness. Misclick. I think these are in our area, so we can grab those. Oh, there must be a block there or something. I don't know how efficient these guys are in the woods. Let's see if we can double time through 2. Oh, we can! Oh, nice. And if that's the case, let's double time through 2 there as well. And then we'll be really close to take that over. Oh, there's a bunker there. Oh, there's... Oh, man. I have to clear all this, too. Darn it. So this is a big area. And there is a road. I can go take that. Do we have anything at Anlock that can drive up there? Oh, we do. Let's go for a drive. Ah, no, I misclicked again. Oh. Yeah, totally misclicked. So I have to get some troops out over to here to clear this sector. That's going to be a lot of bushwhacking, but we're only 10 turns into day 3 or day 4, so we do have time to walk in there and fly out. So I won't stress about helicopters for now. Okay, further south. There you have all moved. We can load up our helicopters. Take off. So I do most of these longer flights I will always do in not the Earth, in the high flight zone, because the distances are quite large. It does cost you 20 points to move, though, fair warning. Our task force headquarters. We have Chinooks. Okay, now I'm going to send one of these Chinooks south. Oh, so that's one other thing we're going to do, is utilize these Chinooks and their weight carrying capabilities to be more effective, because right now you can actually haul a 105 with a Huey and you shouldn't be able to do that. So we're going to modify the weight classes, the things that units can carry. For example, these Chinooks should be able to haul some trucks. That'll be one thing that we look at to do. Okay, we need to decide where we're going to send these guys. This one's going to go north. And this one's going to go south. We still need the 6 strength point Chinook to haul that battery, though. So that'll be something else that we have to worry about. Oh no, we forgot to grab the bridge engineers. Darn it. So, someone please remind me. Or actually, no, we can use this Huey. So here, we'll just do this. Someone remind me to load up those bridge engineers into that Huey. Madguard. I've had the game for a week or two. I wonder if there's a side mission in the scenarios. For example, organize a rescue mission for a lost platoon in a certain XYZ. There's an informant will give information about. There isn't at the moment, but that is something that I can see doing for the future, for sure. Yes. A village XYZ, there's an informant who will give information about the enemy in exchange for supplying supplies. Totally codable. Yeah, we can do that using the engine. That's no problem at all. Yeah, exactly, Stipe. Exactly like the Bat-21. You're right. Every time I get a block, I'm really nervous about that. Okay, let's go. We're doing quite well securing this area so far. I think that's the edge of it is just up in here. Let's just double check the map. Yeah, so here's the boundary. We just have to clear this last few things and then we're done for that. Area Wyoming is pretty well under control. Which means that since this is pretty well secure, all we'll have to do is we'll have troops available. For example, we can take one of the companies from here and send it all the way up north to help secure that massive area, Kentucky. But we have to remember, is there such a thing as two things? One for Monkey Strap. It's fine, no need to be nervous. I'm sure the VC are nowhere near. No, yeah, definitely not. And let's see, Mad Guard. Is there such a thing as MASH, a mobile military surgical hospital where platoons gain strength? No, that's not possible at the moment. So there is a way that I didn't do it for this particular scenario, which I should. Maybe in a future update is what I'll do. Is that I can add... Oh, there's Poles around. Yay for Polish people. If we look at our organization, and if we hunt down one of these battalions, what I could do is I could organize or have replacement platoons, 1 or 2 strength point platoons that are part of this company. And what I could do is I could have them fly into an airfield, and then instead of being able to use them as actual infantry platoons, I would have it so that, for example, this is, let's go to 2nd 28th. Here's 2nd 28th, and it's located, here's the main airfield for that. So I was thinking what we could do for replacements, or if we decided to make this a 2-week scenario, or 3-week, or a month, I could have a series of replacement platoons, 2 strength point replacement platoons that would be part of this company, and they would fly in. But the thing is that you wouldn't be able to use them as an infantry company or part of the infantry company. You would have to use the brand new feature, which is, where is it? Units. This to merge. So you would fly back one of your infantry platoons into the same hex, and then you would select both of them and then merge. So your replacement platoon would be merging into your normal combat platoon. The replacement platoons, I think, would be great if we could, have them be only available on this airstrip. So if they move out of that airstrip, they'll be penalized. You'll be penalized, 1,000 points every turn that you're moving that platoon outside, because it's not designed as, not intended to be part of a, an actual combat company. It's designed as replacements. So you'd be able to take your troops in the field, bring them back to your base, and then get refueled, or some more reinforcements. In reality, reinforcements take time. Yeah, for sure, exactly. So in this particular scenario, that's why I chose a week. So in a week, you're probably not going to get reinforcements, so you have what you have. But if you're playing East Front, for example, or you're playing a much longer campaign, having that ability is a good thing, I think. Those are the type of things that go in my head for scenario design. It's like, oh, what can we do? Thanks for your support, Stipe. Jason gets around that by having all his troops die, so the reinforcements are really just replacements. Ha ha ha! Someone's a funny guy. Jeez. Oh, what's that? There's a sniper. Ha ha ha, there's a sniper in those woods. So yeah, we don't know where that company went. We did a search in this area. No luck. And these guys are going to here, I think. It's going to be embarrassing when it goes wrong on day 5. Things are going to start going wrong on day 5. I know that for a fact. It's going to slowly start building to a terrible day on day 7. Here we have our 109 howitzer M109, and here we have some AVLBs, which is fantastic. What's that? I don't know. Who do you belong to? Oh, that's artillery. Maybe you can drop cheap leaflets asking Charlie not to politely overrun me. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't want to get overrun, but I have a sneaky suspicion that's how it's going to turn out. Mainly because I didn't do what I should be doing. Search and destroying. It's going to be such a messy day. Oh, so messy. Okay, now these vehicles, I'm just going to pull these guys off the road. Because I think this is going to provide me some supplies. Let's just zoom out. Oops. Now we have our reinforcements. Oh wait, let's get our engineers doing their task. Let's see what we have for reinforcements. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Okay, who are you? That's logistics for 1st 26th. But, did you see this? Look at that. M110. Heck yeah. So I think this is our other supplies. No. 1st 26th. This is all 1st 26th stuff. Holy crap. There's a lot. The 6th Gun Howitzer Battalion. That's what that's for. Heck yeah. That's awesome. But we still haven't received that other infantry battalion yet, which is kind of unnerving. It's taking so long to do. these are done. We are trying to get these dozers as quickly as we can over to this road. Where's our engineering truck that's going to come help? There it is. We're going to load that engineering truck up into those dozers, get that going. We need to fly our bridge engineers all the way down here. Oh, we do have lots of M48s, but they're all part of the ACABs. We don't have any, just the regular tank company. Our trusty Jeeps are going to go after that point up there. This machine gun. Oh, no! Freaking ID. Freaking IEDs. Okay, so that's done. This northern column, let's see what we're going to do here. Ah, another roadblock. Let's just take a look here. What's going on? So we need to start dispersing our troops to grab these points. This has some infantry on it. Let's drop them off, and we can have that operating as a team, going to collect some points. I think that's it for that sector. Let's go up here. They're loaded. So we need a Chinook, a 6 strength point Chinook to haul that properly. And these guys, that's part of the 3rd Brigade troops. We can move that column. Alright, and we have our other supplies here. Let's just put them by the base so we know that that's what they're for. That'll start improving our RD and regular ammo situation. Okay, now we have engineers somewhere. Here they are. Freaking... What? Ah, darn it. If that doesn't make you nervous, I don't know what does. mean, we went in there and cleared out the engineer that was in there. That destroyed our bridge. Oh, that reminds me. Let's go up north. That's what we were going to do. This guy, did he move? Yeah. So we're going to send this Jeep along this road to take that point back, and then see about dealing with these, because we can kind of get in there with a road, so maybe that'll help taking that. Of course, we don't know what's in there, but we'll try. And I think that's all we can do. Let's just take a quick look at the command report and helicopters. 6977. 6977. So we moved that helicopter. That's good. Oh, and we should move this gunship. And get it refueling. Okay, there we go. I think that's that. They all moved. Oh, we have a helicopter there. They're coming down here. Drop down, unload, take off again. We have our battery there, perfect. Pan north. They're all good. These guys are still waiting for a ride. Okay, let's see what happens. Positive vibes, positive vibes. Thanks for tuning in, John. Does the game simulate wounded being evacuated? No, it doesn't. You could. But it doesn't generally, no. What was that? Oh, I suspect that was this. Nope. So much movement. Simulates them bleeding out real well when I play. Yeah, me too. Oh. As you've seen, some of my companies are already at half strength, which is not good. At least we're doing better in this one than we did in Mekong for losing troops so far. Fingers crossed. But we haven't had any really big battles yet. They're coming. They're coming, though. Man, they're just moving like crazy. Yes, North Dakota, we have to send logistics. That's great. Ooh, we have another regional force. Oh, they already... Is that a new one or a different one? Hasn't got to the last 25 minutes of platoon just yet. No, not yet. Not yet. It's coming, though. 4 airstrikes remaining, 24 headquarters, unable to provide supply. Wow, that's insane. Mind you, we're down to 62, so 6 units low on ammo, and we have to land a helicopter. 2 units have improved positions, that's good. And we built we cleared a mine. On that note, I think we're going to leave it there. It's been 2 hours already, just flew by. We're on turn 190, so we're 25% of the way through the day. Let's do a quick overview and see how things are looking. Did they get refuel? No, not yet. So here, this is a massive area. I think we're going to fly in reinforcements to help with this, because this is just spread out so much. I believe there's an airfield. No, can't land there. I mean, we could land there. There's one there. So we can land a company from down south to here to help. And since some of these areas are smaller than others, we can afford to move a company up here. But the thing is, we have to remember that we have to send it back. That'll be the key. Next, we have this area here, Montana, which is up north. You're welcome, Monkey Strap. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Area Montana, the Arvin are taking care of that. That shouldn't be too terrible. Over here, we have Area Washington. It's a smaller area, so it shouldn't be too bad. And we had just started dispersing our troops to go secure everything. Again, we're not doing any search and destroy yet, but we will have to for sure. Then further south, we have Area North Dakota, which is waiting for the new battalion to come in. And that should be a mission that it should be doing, is going and doing a search and destroy. But of course, we're not doing that. Further south again, we have Area Texas. Not too, it is a big area, but we should be able to secure most of that pretty quick. It being Sunday, the day of rest. Yeah, right. And we have Area New Mexico. No, not yet. We have this area, Area New Jersey. That's the next one. This is going to be a complicated one to secure because if you look, there's a lot of rivers and not many access routes. So we'll have to figure out how to capture that properly. We do have to build a base here in Area New Jersey, and this highway is going to be clear. Yeah, no, we're on good. Everything's going well. Everything's going according to plan, quote unquote. On that note, thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. It's good to have the feedback and interaction and thoughts and suggestions. It makes the experience a lot more exciting and enjoyable. If you're watching this on YouTube, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I always respond to everything as soon as I see them. Again, thank you to our patrons for signing up. That helps a lot. And if you want to continue helping the channel, like, subscribe, comment, help out. That'd be great. Thank you so much. And on that note, I shall be off. Have a good rest of your weekend. Take care. Smile always. And talk to you soon.